to do is to quantize it. So I'm going to select a quarter note there so that the note absolutely starts at the beginning of this region, and then I'm going to press E to open the editor for it, and we're going to learn our second key command of the afternoon, and a really useful one, we're going to come back to a lot. Let's suppose for a moment that I had only recorded a really short note within this region. I want to make sure that every time it repeats, I get a really smooth loop till the very end of that. This note quite strongly, I'm actually going to just take its velocity down a little bit, which I can do within this editor here as well, and we're in good shape. So we've got our first sound, except that I think we could do more with it. In addition to being able to populate a template with sounds, we can also use other things, including effects. And you can see that the first of these is waiting for me right here. It's bypassed at the moment, but this gives me an opportunity to introduce Logic's Step Effects plugin, which is a modular plugin. A modular plugin means lots of separate bits which you can turn on and use the bits of that you want to use. So you can see that around the edges here I've got power lights for a whole bunch of different types of module, and the two that I'm using are a little bit of distortion, but also this filter. And this one in particular, you'll hear that the loop suddenly has a lot more purpose. Here's the original. Okay, so suddenly it's a little bit more up and running, and we're just beginning to pick up on this theme of time that I've identified. Okay, let's have a look at the second sound within our project. I'm going to copy the first loop down to this second sound, and then I'm going to press this one, and it's fair to say, even before I press play, please don't leave. I don't like this noise. Here it comes. Okay, sort of mid-80s Depeche Mode. Okay, now, what I've done here is to identify this sound not because I want to use it in its current form, but because I want to show you one of Logic's most powerful plugins, which is Alchemy. Now, Alchemy